Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 1. It's your groovy Uncle GreatTreeJam and I'm back and ready to kick some ass. Last time we went ahead and agreed to help Lorik Qui'in collect his data on Anoleis, and we had a bit of a confrontation with ERCS guards, and Kara Sterling herself actually came up to stop us, but we put an end to her, and it looks like... I'm thinking that a firefight in Noveria is not going to go unnoticed, especially if it's between a Spectre and ERCS. I bet people are going to be talking about that. But before we do anything else, I want to go ahead and collect the items that I did not collect the first time, right before I decided to grab Qui'in's data. Let's go ahead and use our Omni Gel and make our way inside. Let's grab his kit and... Ooh, I got a Savant level 10 Omni Tool. This is the best Omni Tool you can get in-game without using the console. So that is very welcome. Got some Meta Gel, I'm gonna use some Omni Gel again, and take these items. Now there are a couple other places downstairs that we need to go to in order to get all the items we need. So let me just go down there real quick. We'll grab these items and then we'll be on our way out of the offices. So make sure once you're done fighting that you grab some items that are lying around. I'll just go ahead and use a minigame for once. And we'll grab this. Get it? Got it? Good. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. And make sure you go to this locker right here and grab this item as well. Or these set of wonderful, delicious morsels. Look at that. It's sparkly. It shines. That glisten, that glow, that form. Beautiful. Love it. The last thing we need to get is this upgrade kit over here. And that'll pretty much be it. So let's go ahead and grab these upgrades. And now we can hightail it out of here. I think we better go ahead and let Qui'in know what happened. Sorry, I'm kind of getting a cold, I think. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm probably getting sick. But we need to go ahead and let Qui'in know we got his data. And we're gonna hope that things can go smoothly from here on out. We really need to find Saren, and we need to find Benezia at the very least. If Saren's not here, then hopefully we can get some answers out of Benezia. But let's go ahead and get that garage pass and be on our merry way. So let's head on out. Oh boy. I think Gianna Parasini has probably heard the commotion upstairs. Let's see if we can talk to her and figure out what she wants.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Anoleis' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Qui'in. I'll be waiting.
Okay. So all this time we've been wondering whether or not Gianna Parasini's been trying to help us, or if she had some other motive besides helping us. But it seems like she has an offer. What we can go ahead and do, before we go talk to Gianna Parasini, there is actually someone I want to talk to. So I've cut over to here, and we're actually going to go ahead and talk to Maiko Matsuo. With the events that have transpired up in the Synthetic Insights office, people are going to be investigating, and I think that as much as you might think this is a bad idea, I think that Maiko Matsuo deserves to know what happened. So let's go ahead and tell her the, not so happy news.
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
You know, Spectre business.
That's a polite way to brush me off. No matter. There was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed. You wouldn't know anything, would you?
That was me, actually.
I see. Would you care to explain?
Anoleis bought them off. He had them ransacking the Synthetic Insights office for his own interests.
That is all too likely. Sergeant Sterling was highly mercenary. If that is true, I bear no ill will toward you. I warned my people against taking jobs on the side. This is what comes of it. I appreciate your honesty, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Damn. That's... after all the work we do, it kind of makes you feel bad. These people had families. I mean, they were corrupt. They were working for Anoleis, but still, they had families who knew them, and now Maiko is left cleaning up the mess we made. We're great people. Clean up a mess and make another. It's not really a true cleanup solution. It's more like a shift it onto somebody else, make someone else take care of it. But yeah. You know, I almost feel bad for Michael Matsuo. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on down here. Now, I believe that what we need to do is go ahead and meet Lorik Qui'in. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll cut over to Lorik Qui'in and I'll see you up in the Port Hanshan Cafe. See you in a bit. So here's the man himself, Lorik Qui'in. Now, if you're thinking about talking to him and you want to help out Gianna Parasini, do not. Don't do anything. In fact, don't even talk to Lorik Qui'in just yet. You're going to find Gianna Parasini over here. See her? See her in the, distinctive dress? Talk to her. She actually has a proposition for you.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
And here the plot thickens. Gianna Parasini finally reveals who she's been working for.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Anoleis' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Qui'in to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Qui'in directly?
I'm Anoleis' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
You work for Anoleis. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Qui'in's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Anoleis' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Anoleis is driving customers away.
I need Qui'in's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
So now that Gianna Parasini has decided that we can go ahead and work out an offer with her, but before we do, I think we need to go ahead and start asking questions about Peak 15 and what's really going on. I think she owes us that much.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Qui'in to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Not to mention whoever's inside. It's the ultimate cleanup solution right there. Yeah, wonderful.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Now, just a reminder of the reward that you can get for this sort of assignment, or this optional step in your way towards Peak 15.
Qui'in is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Anoleis' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
All right. I'll talk to Qui'in and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Now, talking to Parasini is entirely optional, but it does give you a way of dealing with Anoleis. In the long run, dealing with Anoleis doesn't really do anything for finding Saren or not. It's just something that we can do to make life easier for people on Noveria. But let's talk to Lorik Qui'in and let's discuss Gianna's offer with him. Now keep in mind, if you want Lorik Qui'in to testify, you have to have some points invested in charm and plenty of paragons, so just keep that in your mind.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Anoleis.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Anoleis' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Anoleis for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
That was great, Rex. You should eat them. Anyway, I haven't really been talking about the glitches in game, and there's actually, when I was at Therum, there's actually an experience glitch that I decided not to mention, but there's another glitch here. With Lorik Qui'in, you can actually get an unlimited Paragon point glitch if you utilize the dialogue options accordingly. You can actually convince Qui'in an unlimited number of times. And if you want to make use of that glitch, go right ahead. I'm not going to go much into it. But now that we've gone ahead and convinced Qui'in, it's time to meet up with oh my god, Parasini and Anoleis. But let's go ahead and talk to Anoleis first. We're going to get him to do something. So to speak, we're going to get him to put the final nail in his coffin. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, here we are down near Anoleis' office. Before we talk to Gianna Parasini, let's actually go in and get Anoleis to do something for us.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
I've acquired Qui'in's evidence of your misconduct. Let's talk.
Mr. Qui'in is under criminal investigation. You cannot believe any fabrications he would spin in his defense.
Mr. Anoleis, all I care about is finding Venezia. Is that something you can help me with?
You need a pass to enter our garage. As a gesture of goodwill, I will provide one. Noveria prizes its good relations with the Citadel.
We could have saved time by beating them into cooperation.
I trust you will attend to your own business now.
It's funny how you say that, although just moments ago you were bashing Citadel and the Spectres. But thank you for your honesty, asshole.
That's my plan. Goodbye, Mr. Anoleis.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway, we've gotten Anoleis to sort of agree to our blackmail. And as far as I'm concerned, that's like him nailing the final nail in his coffin. If he's willing to make a dirty deal just to keep us quiet, I think we put forward a good case that he is indeed he's a problem to be taken care of. Let's go ahead and let Gianna Parasini know that he's up for grabs.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Qui'in has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
That's some gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find out I'm internal affairs, they treat me like a traitor. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Finally. That's some good work right there. Looks like Anoleis will not be working at Port Hanshan ever again. And I'm going to go ahead and give a final insult. I'm going to go ahead and loot his safe. Just because I can. Look at that. Hey, all that top-notch security on that safe. You know what? I'm running out of time. I need to get this thing open. There we go. That's right. I looted your safe. Got 65,000 credits. Well, over 65,000. But, you know, same difference. Hey, Tom, guess what I did?
I heard some of the guys were ransacking synthetic insights. Captain Matsuo didn't order that.
Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes. They got what they deserved.
My sergeant was killed in the SI office. I don't know how I feel about that. She was brutal.
She was a fucking psychopath. I did you a favor, man.
I don't understand why those guys were in the synthetic insights office. Anoleis shouldn't hire us as a private mercenary force. You won't hear me complaining about his arrest.
Damn straight. Tom's got his priorities straight. I like you, Tom.
I'm keeping an eye on that Krogan at the hotel. He's a mercenary.
Alright. That's all Tom's got to say. Hey, Jim, how you feeling now that your source of employment's kinda, drying up a bit?
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
It was Santa Claus. come early.
Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take turns guarding them. When they let Qui'in back into his office, he squawked about bloodstains on the carpet. Bastard! Nobody gets away with going against the board, not even the administrator. Novaria's private property.
Alright.
Remember,
So it looks like we went ahead and, Jim's got his own priorities straight too, even though we don't. Jim's an asshole. Fuck him. But we're pretty much done here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here because we are running just a little bit over time. Or maybe we are. I actually have not been watching the timer at all in the vid, so I have no idea how, depends on how much I decide to cut out. I'm cutting out plenty of content when it comes to walking between areas because I'm not sure you guys want to watch that. But we can actually go up to talk to Lee over near the garage entrance, but we're going to have to do that in the next vid. What I'm going to do between this vid and the next one is I'm probably going to go to the Normandy and purchase some additional items, so just to make sure there are like any additional Omni tools or upgrades we can make use of, or if there are any items that I really want to obtain. But for right now, I think it's time to end the video. Excuse me, my throat is acting up, but thank you for joining me. This is a GreatTreeJam. I just want to wish you happy holidays. It's Christmas Eve. When I get this uploaded, it'll probably be Christmas Day, or maybe I'll upload it early, who knows. But either case, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, alternate realm of universe, wherever you may be, and I will see you in the next vid. Bye.